This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
Confirms to Ndtv-Hindu that he will make his foray into politics at the right time.
அதுக்கு அந்த நேரம் சூழல் இடம் எல்லாமே அமையணும் அந்த சமயத்துல நான் வருவேன்.
Government cracks the whip on what could be the biggest land scam in Tamil Nadu. The Panchami land scheme for Dalits is back in focus. Amma reignites the Tamil fishermen's issue. She slams Karunanidhi for not doing enough to stop attacks on Indian fishermen. One person killed and 35 others injured in the Jallikattu in Madurai. Petrol gets dearer as commuters now have to shell out more for every litre of petrol. The position slams the government demanding a rollback.
It's a necessary evil which we have to take in our stride. On the one side it shows the growth of the economy, but on the other side common man will definitely suffer.
Good evening, you're watching Headlines Now with me, Divya. Let's also bring you the top national stories making headlines this hour. Anil Verma, the Indian diplomat in the UK accused of beating his wife, is being transferred back to India. Environment Minister orders demolition of Adarsh buildings within 3 months. The society plans to appeal. NDTV investigates another Mumbai society where top babus may have got flats for granting clearances. The Banda minor rape victim says she wants justice and demands that Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister should ensure her safety. A setback for India, Sachin Tendulkar injures his hamstring and will return home immediately from South Africa. And one man's love for the Fab Four means Argentina now has its own Beatles museum. Well, NDTV-Hindu has got the otherwise quiet Vijay talking politics, in fact. Well, it is official now that the Ilayya Thalapathy will make his entry into politics. Breaking his silence to our senior copy editor Bama Ravi, Vijay says he will enter politics at the appropriate time and has admitted that his work on building a strong fan space is focused on entering politics.
Don't you think politics beckons? So, which party will you join and when?
இப்போதைக்கு என்னுடைய இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் வந்து என்னுடைய கான்சென்ட்ரேஷன் வந்து சினிமா தாங்க. அதில் எந்த மாற்றமும் இல்லை. என்ன படம் பண்ணணும், அடுத்து என்ன படம் பண்ணணும், என்ன மாதிரி நான் ட்ராவல் பண்ணணும், அதுதான் என்னோடய கான்சென்ட்ரேஷன். நான் ஒரு நடிகன் ஆகணும்னு ஆசைப்பட்டேன். இவ்வளோ பெரிய ஒரு ஸ்டேஜில் மக்கள் என்னை கொண்டாந்து உட்கார வைப்பாங்கன்னு அப்போ நான் எதிர்பார்க்கல. அது காலம் என்னை கொண்டாந்து இந்த இடத்துல உட்கார வச்சுருக்கு. அந்த மாதிரி அதே காலம் என்னை கொண்டு போய் ஒரு இடத்துல உட்கார வைக்கும். அதுக்கு அந்த நேரம் சூழல் இடம் எல்லாமே அமையணும். ஸோ அது வரும்போது நான் டெஃபினட்டாக தமிழ்நாட்டு மக்களுக்கு நான் ஏதாவது செய்யணும், அதில் நான் வந்து உறுதியாக இருக்கேன். ஸோ இப்போது என்ன பண்ண போகிறேன் அப்படின்லாம் கேட்டால் எனக்கு ஒன்றும் பதிலே கிடையாது. இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இருக்குது, பட் அதுக்கான நேரம் இது கிடையாது. ஸோ என்னை கொண்டாந்து இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு இடத்துல உட்கார வச்ச அந்த நேரம் காலம் கொண்டாந்து உட்கார வைக்கும். ஸோ அந்த சமயத்தில் நான் வருவேன். அதுக்கு இன்னும் டைம் இருக்குது. அந்த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டியாக வர்றதுக்கே இன்னும் டைம் இருக்குது. திஸ் இஸ் நாட் த டைம். ஸோ நான் வந்து அந்த பேஸை வந்து இது வந்து விளையாட்டு இல்லை. சும்மா ஏதோ சொல்கிறாங்க, ஒரு பில்டப் பண்ணி ஏதோ இப்போ எழுதுகிறாங்கன்னா உடனே நம்ம வந்துட முடியாது. ஸோ அதுக்கு அந்த பேஸை வந்து ஸ்ட்ராங் பண்ணணும். அது நான் பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருப்பேன். ஒரு ரசிகர் மன்றமாக இருந்தது ஒரு மக்கள் இயக்கமாக மாற்றி பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருக்கும். ஸோ அது நான் ஸ்ட்ராங் பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருப்பேன். அதுதான் இப்போது.
Well, watch the entire interview Vijay Unleashed at 10 tonight. Well, some unpleasant news coming in from Tamil Nadu's Taming the Bull Festival. Jallikattu has claimed its first victim of the year. A 29-year-old man was scored to death at an event held at Palamedu in Madurai as part of the Pongal celebrations. 36 others suffered injuries. There was around 30% drop in the number of bulls that participated following tough conditions by the Supreme Court. The animal activists have also been persistently protesting the cruelty meted out to bulls during this festival. Moving on, the tension in the high seas turns into a political whirlpool in the state. AIADMK Chief Jayalalitha blames Chief Minister Karunanidhi and the ruling government for not doing enough to stop the continued attacks on the Indian fishermen. Slamming the DMK chief, the AIADMK Supremo said that when it came to issues like the 2G or alliances, Karunanidhi would immediately send an emissary to Delhi. But when it came to serious issues like the rights of the fishermen, Karunanidhi would just send telegrams. Now, this comes after an Indian fisherman was killed last Thursday, allegedly by the Sri Lankan Navy. Well, the common man calls the petrol price hiked last midnight completely unjustified. The opposition too has slammed the central government for its decision to raise petrol prices and demanded an immediate rollback. State-owned oil companies last night raised petrol prices by Rs 2.50 to Rs 2.54 per litre. In Chennai, you will now have to shell out 63.36 rupees for every litre of petrol. Now, this comes on the back of rising prices of crude oil globally, and those are the prices coming up on your screens, with Chennai having to pay up 63.36 for every litre of petrol, and Madurai will, in the state, have to pay the highest for a litre of petrol, which is 63.42. Well, this is the second hike in 2 months, and already under the spell of inflation. Here's what the commuters had to say about the petrol hike.
It is a very big increase. It is definitely going to affect the common man, and definitely government should do to roll back the prices at the earliest. We hope for the best.
Yeah, it's a necessary evil which we have to take in our stride. On the one side, it shows the growth of the economy, but on the other side, common man will definitely suffer.
It's not only the price of petrol that you put in your car, but the spin-off effect, a multiplier effect, where every price of every commodity will go up because of the higher transportation costs related to petrol.
Different modes of transport, I think that's what is going to be the answer. As it is, there are too many number of cars, and it's taking quite a long time to reach your destinations.
So different modes of
Improving the public transport, I feel, will definitely help the public.
Well, the opposition has slammed the price hike and demanded an immediate rollback of the prices.
This cruel price rise of petrol, the second big price rise in a span of a month, is totally unjustified. We demand immediate rollback of the price of the petrol products.
Still ahead on the bulletin, will the Dalits get their land back from what is touted to be the biggest land scam ever in the state's history? That's coming up.